Hi. I've unmuted my microphone now. This is gonna be fun. When I say that, I mean that in quotation marks. Because if I slide past the station, more memes are gonna be made of me. And I'm not entirely ready for that yet. Oh, this looks like a Minecraft snow. RCC 750 Nancy out of Coney Island heading to Ditmas Blvd is calling in for radio check.
Yeah, radio check is loud and clear.
10-4.
Whiskey holding at 80, or not 86, sorry, 8th Avenue. You can call me back at 59th Street. 736 Whiskey at 8th Avenue. Call me back at 59.
That's a copy.
RCC 59th Street is clear.
That's a copy, 42. Thank you. 733, you can proceed down to 8th Avenue with caution.
Alright. Well, all I'm going to say is good luck for all the other operators out there. RCC, come into the 750 Nancy. Do I have permission to depart Coney Island?
750, you can depart Coney Island. You have lineup. Call me back at 86.
10-4 for 86.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is the 45 Nancy at Kings Highway.
Kings Highway at the 10th. Call me back at 20th Avenue.
At the 20th.
RCC, this is 742 Romeo 95th Street. It's Continental arriving at 46th Street.
45, you're going to be holding momentarily. You got to wait for the whiskey in front of you. Call back.
RCC, you heard me? I'm arriving at 45th Street.
You're at 45th Street. Doors open yet?
I'm at the 10-car marker, about to stop.
Advise me when doors open.
Doors open.
Is at 36.
36, that is a 10-4. Call me back at Atlantic Avenue.
Copy.
42, proceed down to 36th Street.
Suffering for 36th Street, Sunset Park.
8th Avenue, hold momentarily. I'm waiting for the whiskey to call back first. 18th, proceed to Fort Hamilton Parkway. No, it's 39. You can proceed to Fort Hamilton. There's a 8th Avenue, hold momentarily. You got the whiskey in front of you. Haven't called back.
736 whiskey, 86 Bitwires. Calling back at what is this? 59th Street. Sorry.
59th Street, that is a 10-4. You can call me back at 36th Street.
That's the copy.
733 November, holding at 8th Avenue. Proceed down to 59th Avenue Express. Call back there.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling back at Bay Ridge Avenue.
Bay Ridge Avenue, that is a 10-4. Proceed down to 59th. Call back.
RCC, this is the 742 Romeo, 95th Street to Continental, arriving at 36th Street, purchase for the local.
That is a copy. You can call me back at 4th Avenue North.
For 459th Street.
This is the 45 Nancy at 20th Avenue.
Throw back the trains, I guess.
20th Avenue, proceed to 18.
Copy.
Wait, what was the combo for 736?
36.
Oh, that's a copy.
This is a Manhattan-bound
RCC 750 Nancy arrived at 86th Street.
Avenue U.
That is a copy, Nancy. Call me back at Kings Highway.
10
Stand
4
clear of the
closing
closing doors, please.
This is the 45 Nancy at 18th Avenue.
18th, I'm gonna have you call me back at New Utrecht.
Copy.
This is Avenue U.
Control, this is the 756 Nancy Cornell Store to Astoria-Ditmas Blvd. Check.
Radio check loud and clear. 56.
That's a copy.
59th Express for the 33. That's a copy. Call me back at 36th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Fort Hamilton, proceed down to 8th Avenue.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling back at 59th Street.
59, call me back at 45th.
10-4.
Control, 756 Nancy Cornell Store to Astoria-Ditmas requested line to proceed out of Cornell Store.
56, line up granted. Call me back at 86.
10-4.
Listen to 45 Nancy
736.
New Utrecht.
Utrecht out of the 10-4. Call me back at 4 Hamilton. Next stop.
Copy.
736 Whiskey, 86th Street, Ditmars. Calling back at 36th Street, Sunset Park.
This is Kings Highway.
36th Street, Sunset Park. That is a 10-4. I'm gonna have you call me back. Prospect Avenue.
That's a copy.
This is a Manhattan
750
bound
Nancy,
M
calling
train.
back Kings
The
Highway.
next stop is Bay Parkway.
Repeat 50.
Calling back Kings Highway.
Kings Highway, that's 10-4. Call me back at. Call me back in New Utrecht.
10-4. Closing down.
8th Avenue, proceed down to 5-9.
Let's pray that I have not overrun any platforms yet. What? Oh.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Stand clear of the closing
RCC, this is 742 Roman 95th Street, the Continental arriving at 459th Street.
4th Avenue 9, that is a 10-4. Call back at Union Street.
Can you repeat that?
Call back at Union Street.
10 for Union Street.
36th Street, call me back at Atlantic Avenue.
Listen to 45 Nancy at 4 Hamilton Parkway.
For Hamilton, that is a 10-4. You, sir, can call me back at 8th Avenue.
Copy.
RCC, this is a 748 Romeo. Calling back at 45th Street.
45th, call me back at 36th. The next stop.
Roger.
Control 756 Nancy, calling back at 86th Street, Gravesend.
756 at 86 Graves, and that is a 10-4. Call me back at Call me back at Kings Highway.
That's a 10-4 for Highway.
Getting trailed.
RCC, this is the 742 Roman 95th Street, Continental arriving at Union Street.
Union Street, hold momentarily. Whiskey at
10 for holding.
This is Manhattan bound M train.
736 Whiskey, calling back at Prospect Avenue.
Avenue.
Prospect Avenue, go down to 4th Avenue 9th.
That's a copy.
759 Nancy to Astoria, ready to debark Coney Island.
That is a copy 59. You can call me back at 86.
86 copy.
Listen to 45 Nancy at 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue, I'm gonna hold you momentarily until 39 gets to 5-9.
Copy.
Rail Control Center, this is the 748 Romeo. Calling at 36th Street, 4th Avenue.
36, call me back at Prospect.
RCC, can I get a location on the train in front of me?
Yes, 7:30. Have you gotten to Atlantic Avenue?
I'm at Atlantic.
Doors open?
Doors open now.
That's a copy. Call back at DeKalb.
This is
Copy.
Manhattan bound
Train at 5-9.
The next stop is
Train at 5-9. Call me back
Avenue.
36.
736 Whiskey, calling back at 4th Avenue 9th Street.
4th Avenue 9, proceed to Union. Union, proceed to Atlantic.
10 for Atlantic Pacific Street.
Control 756 Nancy, calling back at Kings Highway.
Alright, hold on. 12 on. Train that was holding at 8th Avenue. Called me back at 5-9.
Copy for this.
You said Kings Highway, correct? 56?
Confirm.
Call me back at 20th.
That's a copy of 20.
EK.
RTC, this is a 742 Romeo, 95th Street to Carnancho, around Atlantic or Pacific Street.
Atlantic, that is a 10-4. Until the whiskey gets there, you're going to hold momentarily.
10-4 for hold in.
Nancy, at Atlantic, yes, connection has been established. You can switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
736 whiskey, calling back at Union.
Union, hold momentarily.
That's a copy.
RCC 750 Nancy, now arriving at New Utrecht.
New Utrecht, call me back at 8th Avenue.
10-4.
To call up, proceed down to Court Street. Atlantic, proceeded to call.
10-4 to Cobb Avenue.
Union, proceed to Atlantic.
RCC, this is the
That's a copy.
748 Romeo, calling at Prospect Avenue.
Prospect Avenue, call back at Union Street.
10-4, closing down.
Control 756 Nancy, Coney Island store to Astoria-Ditmas, calling back at 20th Avenue.
20th Avenue, call back at New Utrecht.
Has a 10-4 for 62nd New Utrecht.
$36.
36, proceed down to Atlantic Avenue.
Copy.
759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at 86th.
86 Kings Highway.
Kings Highway, copy.
This is the 45 Nancy at 59th Street.
59, call back at 36.
Copy.
$736 whiskey, calling back at Atlantic.
Atlantic, I'm sorry, but you're going to be holding momentarily. Romeo standing by.
RCC, this is a 742 Romeo, 95th Street to Carnancho, arriving at the Cobb Avenue.
DeKalb Avenue, that is a 10-4, call back at J Street Metro.
Oh, Fort Hamilton. This loser.
That's a
10-4
copy.
J Street Metro Tech.
Alright.
I'm arriving at the 4-car marker at DeKalb.
Alright, next time call me in when you are at the station with doors open, alright?
Copy.
Just advise me when doors are open so I can send the train behind.
Doors open.
Alright then, call me back at J Street, let me know when you've cleared out this, okay?
10-4 for J Street Metro Tech. I will be telling you when it's cleared up.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Control 756 Nancy, Coney Island store, Astoria-Ditmas, calling back at 62nd New Utrecht.
62nd New Utrecht, call back at Fort Hamilton.
Copy for Fort Hamilton.
RCC, DeKalb is clear.
That is a 10-4. Fort Street, that is a 10-4. Switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you. Train that was holding at Atlantic proceeded to call.
That's a copy.
RCC, this is 742 Romeo, 91st Street to Carnancho, arriving at J Street Metro Tech. I mean, I'll tell you when doors open.
Yeah, tell me when doors are open.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo, calling back at Union Street.
Union Street, go down to Atlantic, call me back there.
10-4,
759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at Kings Highway.
Kings Highway near Utrecht.
Utrecht copy.
Doors
750
open.
Nancy is at 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue, go down to 59th.
Manhattan-bound N
10-4.
Doors open at J Street Metro Tech for the 42.
42, go down to Court Street.
1044 Court Street.
This is the 45 at 36th Street.
36th Street, that's a copy. Call me back when you're bypassing Union Street.
Copy the Union.
Control 756 Nancy, Cornell Store to Astoria-Ditmas, calling back at Fort Hamilton.
Fort Hamilton, that is 10-4. Proceed to 8th Avenue with caution.
10-4.
Atlantic.
Atlantic, that is a 10-4. Switch over to Manhattan for further instructions. Thank you.
Copy.
736 Whiskey. Doors open to Cobb.
Doors open at the call. Call me back at J Street.
That's the copy.
RCG, this is 742 Romeo, 95th Street, Continental at Court Street.
Court Street, switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
10.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo, calling back at Atlantic Pacific.
That's a 10-4. You can call me back at the call back.
10-4.
Seven 36 Whiskey, calling back at J Street Metro Tech. Doors open.
J Street Metro Tech, that is a 10-4. I'm holding you momentarily. I want to make sure court is clear first.
That's a copy.
Control 756 Nancy, Cornell Store to Astoria-Ditmas, calling back at 8th Avenue, punching for the express lane.
That is a 10-4. I'll wait for the 750 to call back first. Hold me momentarily.
10-4.
736 at J Street. Call me back at 4.
That's a copy.
This is the 45 Nancy passing Union Street.
Nancy bypassing Union, that is 10-4. Call me back at Atlantic Avenue.
Copy for Atlantic.
Street. Transfer is available to the N and R trains.
Yeah, what happened with the announcements?
Seven 36 Whiskey, calling back at Court Street.
Court Street, that is a 10-4. Switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
750 Nancy, doors open, 59th Street.
Repeat.
750 Nancy, doors open, 59th Street.
59, that is a 10-4. Call back at 36.
10-4, closing down.
Train that I was holding at 8th Avenue. Proceed to 5.
How's a copy for 5-9, Brooklyn?
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo, calling back at DeKalb Avenue.
DeKalb Avenue, that the 10-4. Call back at J Street.
Roger.
Listen to 45 Nancy at Atlantic Avenue.
Atlantic Avenue, that is a 10-4. Switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
Copy.
I'm sorry, what?
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling at J Street Metro Tech.
Metro Tech, you're going to be holding momentarily. I want to make sure court is clear first.
Roger.
759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at Utrecht.
Utrecht, 8th Avenue.
Copy.
Not 750 Nancy, now arriving 36th Street.
36, call back at Atlantic Avenue.
10-4.
748, you can call me back at 4th Street.
10-4.
This is a Manhattan-bound N train. The next stop is Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Control 756 Nancy, Coney Island Store, Astoria-Ditmas, calling back at 59th Street, Brooklyn.
What's a copy? Give me 1 second. 50, I said Atlantic Avenue, right? Just making sure. 750, I said you could go to Atlantic, correct? Just want to make sure, because I'm not sure if I confused the stop or another.
Can I get a call back?
Yeah, 56, go down to 36.
Sound
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling back at Court Street.
4th Street, that is a 10-4. You can switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions. Thank you.
Copy.
759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue, call me back at 5-9.
5-9, copy.
Control 56 Nancy, calling back at 36 Street, Sunset Park.
That is a copy. 750, what stop are you bypassing?
I am currently the 750 is currently bypassing Union Street.
Union Street, that's a copy, alright. 756, call me back when you're bypassing Union Street.
That's a copy.
This is a Manhattan-bound
750 Nancy, doors open, Atlantic.
50 Nancy at Atlantic, that is a 10-4. You can switch over to Manhattan Tower for further instructions, thank you.
Stand clear
10-4,
of the closing
good night.
doors, please.
Manhattan Tower, 750 Nancy out of Coney Island, heading to Ditmas Boulevard. I am at Atlantic Avenue. Do I have permission to enter your jurisdiction?
Yeah, you may call me back when you're entering the bridge.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Listen to 45 Nancy at the top bridge. Top of the bridge, coming back at Canal, and Midtown coming back at Lexington 59.
736 Whiskey, calling back at Cortlandt Street.
Portland, you may call me back at City Hall.
What's the 42's call back, Romeo? What's the 42's call back? RCT.
42 callback was Canal.
F for Canal. Shut it. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving right now.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo, calling back at Whitehall Street.
Whitehall Street, calling back at Portland.
Copy.
RCT, it says 742 Romeo, 95th Street, the Continental, calling back at Cornell Street.
Call me back at Prince.
Repeat my transmission, RCT.
Prince.
736 Whiskey, calling back at City Hall.
City Hall, call me back at Canal.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Canal.
That's a copy.
Control 756 Nancy, Coney Island Store, Astoria-Ditmas, calling back at Atlantic Pacific. Pushing for the Nancy. Got a copy.
Union Square, calling back at Harold, and who's calling back? My bad.
56 Nancy, calling back at Atlantic Pacific, punching for the Nancy one.
56. hold momentarily. 33, Lexington, you may call me back. You may switch over to Queens Tower.
46th Street Times Square for the 39.
Times Square, call me back Midtown.
Copy.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo. Call him back at Cortlandt Street.
Cortlandt Street, call me back at City Hall.
RCC, this is the 742
Roger.
Romeo 95th Street to Continental. Calling back at Prince Street.
Prince Street, call me back at Union Square.
14th Street, Union Square.
This is the 45 Nancy at Canal Street.
Canal Street, call me back at Herald Square.
Copy, letter flow.
Control, can I get a location on the 7 train in front of me?
750, where are you?
We're just about to come out of the tunnel onto the Manhattan Bridge.
Alright, 56, you may proceed with caution to the entrance of the bridge.
736 Whiskey, call back at Canal Street, upper level.
Give me 1 second.
What was that?
1 second, give me 1 second.
That's the guy.
Canal, call me back at... let's see, call me back at Prince.
That's a copy.
Oh, 750, you may call me back at Canal Street.
750 Canal,
Yes.
10-4.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo. Call him back at City Hall.
City Hall, call me back at Canal Street.
10-4.
736 Whiskey, call back at Prince Street.
Prince Street, call me back at NYU.
That's a copy.
Midtown 57.
Midtown, call me back at Lexington. 30 Whiskey, gosh. You can terminate at, Do you have to go badly right now, or can you make it to... I guess just terminate at Herald Square. Oh, okay, then I guess you may leave. Terminate your train argument.
RCC, this is the 742 Romeo 95th Street to Continental. Calling back at 14th Street, Union Square.
Call me back at Herald Square.
34th Street, Herald Square.
Seven 36 Whiskey, coming back at HGMIU.
Jesus Christ, call me back here next stop, Union Square.
That's the copy.
Control Center, this is the 748 Romeo. Call him back at Canal Street.
Canal Street, call me back at NYU.
10-4.
56, you may call me back at Canal Street without any caution.
There's a copy for Canal.
736 Whiskey, calling back at 14th Street, Union Square.
33rd Street.
How's it got me?
750. Out of curiosity, are you close to Canal Street by any chance?
I am actually entering Canal Street right now. I'm about to pull up to the market.
Tell me when your doors are open.
Doors are open right now.
All right. 50 Nancy, we call back at Union Square.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Lex
Listen,
5-9.
Nancy at 34.
Lex, you may proceed to Queens Tower, and 45, you may proceed to Midtown.
Copy from Midtown.
Copy from Queens.
Wait, what was the callback for the 36?
23rd Street.
23rd?
Yes, 2-3.
Oh, yeah, I'm not 23rd.
Oh my gosh. 42, did you clear out 28th Street?
I'm arriving at 34th Street, Herald Square.
Alright, perfect. Okay, 36, you may call me back at Herald Square.
I got me. Finally, not a one-stop callback.
Yeah.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo, calling back at H Street NYU.
NYU, that is a copy. We're calling back at your next stop, Union Square.
RCC, this is 742
Roger.
Romeo, 95th Street. Calling out your call back at 34th Street, Herald Square, purchase for the local.
Herald Square, you may call me back at 49th Street.
749th Street.
Yeah.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo, calling back at 14th Street Union Square.
Give me 1 second.
RCC,
14th Street
come
Union
into
Square.
the 750.
Continue.
My
You're-
apologies.
you're
is it
Union
possible
Square?
is it
Yeah, you
possible
can-
to
you can-
establish a connection with the Romeo across the platform?
Yeah, you can establish connection.
10-4.
Wait.
Let me know when your doors are open.
10-4.
Control
748
750.
Romeo, calling back at Union Square.
Yeah, Union Square, you're gonna hold for connection.
756 Nancy, Cornell Store, Astoria-Ditmas is calling back at Canal Street, lower level, punch for Broadway Express.
Canal Street, we're calling back at Union Square.
How's it going?
736 Whiskey, calling back at 34th Street, Herald Square, punching for the local.
Call me back at Times Square.
How's it got me?
Doors open.
750
14th Street Union.
759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at Atlantic waiting for further
Alright.
instructions.
Alright, give me 1 second. Both trains at Union Square, you may proceed to Herald Square.
Copy.
10-4, closing down.
Alright, Atlantic, you may proceed to Canal Street.
10-4.
Got my friend.
RCC, this is 742 Romeo, 95th Street to Continental, calling back at 49th Street, punching for the, local, I believe. Nah, I believe punch for the local, yeah. Yeah, punch for the local. I believe, yeah. Yeah, it's a switch, yeah, punch for the local.
Wait a minute.
736 Whiskey, calling back at 42nd.
Alright. My brain just died. Hold on. 45, I should have asked first. Did you go via the local or via the express to Midtown?
I am an N train. What do you think I go through?
No,
This is the
crap.
45 at
That
57th
is some
Street.
disrespect.
Oh,
Yo,
okay,
hold,
thanks.
Justin, hold, Justin, hold, Justin, hold,
What do
Justin.
you mean hold? I think he's
Oh,
in
wait,
front of
I
you.
forgot.
Wait a
Oh,
minute,
yeah.
I'm at the station ahead of you. What do you mean?
You're not
you
supposed
want me
to
to hold
give
so
the
you can
dispatcher
longer,
bro?
instructions.
Nah, let's just see.
Midtown, proceed to Lexington.
That's copy.
You're not supposed
49th
to give the
Street.
dispatcher.
49th Street, go to Midtown.
That's enough. I'll talk to you later.
And Times Square, proceed to your next stop, 49th Street. 36 Whiskey.
I was muted, my fault.
Alright, 49th Street.
That's a copy.
Was there anyone else coming back?
756 Nancy Astoria-Ditmas calling back at 14th Street Union Square.
14th Street, hold for a second. 50, were you calling back?
34th Street, Herald Square.
34th
I'm going up to the marker right now.
Alright, Herald Square, you're calling back at Times Square. And
24. Pushing for local.
and what was it? Oh, the Union Square for the 56, you're calling back at Herald Square.
That's a 10-4 for Herald.
DC, this is the 748 Romeo calling back at 34th Street, Herald Square.
Hold, because I'm pretty sure the end's cut in front of you.
Yeah, I'm
Damn
pulling
it.
out right now.
Damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
RTC, this is the
forget-
742 Romeo, 95th Street to Continental, calling back at Midtown 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Midtown, you proceed with caution to your next stop, 5th Avenue, 59th Street, I believe.
I'm
Ladies
for
and
proceeding with
gentlemen,
caution to 5th Avenue, 59th
We
Street.
got him.
I completely forgot that the ends cut the R's.
736 Whiskey called back at 49th Street.
49th Street, calling back at Midtown.
That's a copy.
Justin, are you at 5th Avenue or are you clear? Is it clear?
I'm still.
Tough one.
Alright, so don't proceed with caution.
This is the 45 Nancy at Lexington.
Lexington for the 45, you may call, my brain is dying. Please forgive me. You may go to Queen's Tower.
Copy.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo. Can I proceed with caution?
I'm gonna hold you until the 50 calls me back at Times Square because I don't
I've
want to
actually
cause.
just arrived at Times Square.
Oh, okay. Times Square, call me back at 49th Street and Herald Square. Proceed to Times Square.
736 Whiskey called back at 57 7th.
Oh, 48. Proceed with caution just in case. Midtown.
Yep.
Midtown. 5th Avenue with caution.
That's a copy.
RTC, this is the 742 Romeo, 95th Street to Continental, calling back at 5th Avenue, 59th.
Proceed to Lex.
For Lexington, 59th Street.
Control 756 Nancy Cornelius Stewart to Astoria-Ditmas calling back at 34th Herald, punching for the local line.
Herald, hold.
10-4.
RCC, the 750 Nancy is now arriving into 49th Street.
49th Street, you may not call me back at Midtown.
Midtown, 57 7th?
What happened?
57 7th Avenue?
Yeah, 57 7th Avenue.
10-4.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling back at Times Square, 42nd Street.
Times Square, 42nd, you may call me back at 49th Street.
Copy.
756 at Herald Square, proceed with caution to Times Square.
10-4, proceeding with caution to Times Square.
Oh gosh.
RTC, this is the 742 Romeo, 95th Street to Continental, calling back at Lexington, 59, punching for 60th Street.
Proceed to Queen's Tower, thank you.
For those of you who want to know why I'm laughing at the
59, I haven't heard from you in a while. Where are you?
Friend.
I'm about to approach canal.
And I basically
All
just
right.
screwed him over.
I'm gonna give you a call back to Herald Square.
34th Street Herald Square, copy.
Yes.
Seven 36 whiskey, come back at 5th Avenue, 59th.
Hold until further notice.
I got me.
Ooh-wee.
RCC, the 750 Nancy's now arriving at 57-7.
5770, you're gonna hold until. Actually. Never mind, call me back at 5th Avenue, 59th Street, and the train that's at 5th Avenue, 59th Street, call me back at Lexington.
How's it got me?
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling at 49th Street.
49th Street, proceed to Midtown.
Copy.
Oh boy, you guys are gonna annoy the crap out of Queens Tower.
And control 756 Nancy Cornell still to Astoria-Ditmas coming back at Times Square 42nd Street.
Times Square calling back at 49th Street.
That's a copy before long.
This is just like a Congo land of trains.
Yeah,
It's like one
RCC,
train.
It would be important to let you know that the 750 Nancy and the 748 Romeo are close friends in real life, and that this may or may not have been a ploy.
Yeah.
And I may or may not have deliberately established a connection at 14th Street.
Oh.
Fuck.
No, then.
736 whiskey,
Watch
call
out
back
for
at
Fantasy.
59.
I heard 59 Lex or 5th?
Lex 59.
Lexington 59, you may proceed to Queens Tower, and Hal must be starting there or something.
How's it
Enjoy
going?
Queens.
RCC 748 Romeo calling at Midtown 57.
Midtown. Hold.
Okay.
56 Nancy Cornell still Astoria-Ditmas coming back at 49th Street.
49th Street, hold.
Tough.
Oh no. The train at Lexington is holding.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This is a shit show.
Nah, this is crazy right now.
Oh, why the fuck did I hold all the locals?
Language!
That's my question.
You should have made me go express at 14th Street Union Square.
My brain is just dying the whole day.
RCC 750 Nancy's now arriving at 5th Avenue, 59th Street.
You know the drill. Hold.
Queens Tower?
No, hold. Hold.
Oh, hold.
Don't go to
Hold,
Lex.
sorry.
You're at 5th Avenue. Hold.
Oh. I sorry.
Went to Lex.
This is a Queens-bound N Express train. The next stop is Lexington Avenue, 59th Street.
We are being held momentarily by the train dispatcher. We will be moving after an indefinite amount of time. Thank you for your patience. We will actually be moving shortly. My apologies. And so for the stream, now you know why I was kind of going pretty fast up BMC Broadway.
Is 59, where are you?
Oh, it's over there.
Um, 750, proceed to Lex. Lexington 59.
10-4, closing down.
Caution, by the way, caution.
Proceeding with caution.
The train in front of you just left. Midtown, proceed to fifth.
Proceeding at 15 miles an hour.
Copy.
I didn't even give you your call back.
Dude, stop trying to jump the gun so quickly.
40,
I know
48.
the drill.
Yeah, Fifth Avenue, your next stop. 49th Street. Go to your next stop, Midtown.
That's a copy for Midtown 57.
Oh god, who pinged? Oh. The only train that hasn't been holding yet is the 59. That's what I find funny.
There's 759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at 34th Road.
Ooh, you're gonna enjoy the conga line. Your next callback is 49th Street.
Copy.
Yeah. It will be recommended that the okay, never mind. Disregard.
Oh boy. There's just a huge gap between the R trains. One is at Jackson Heights and one is going to Fifth Avenue.
I'm arriving at Fifth Avenue.
Anyways, the drill is to hold.
You know the drill,
Once you get to Fifth Avenue.
10-4.
A free transfer is also available to the F train by walking to the Lexington Avenue 63rd Street station and using your Metro card.
Potential passengers, if you would like to take the R train down to Forest Hill 71st Avenue, there is one directly behind this train.
Do you think I might get sent via Queens Boulevard Express since it's such a bad gap?
Nope.
I wouldn't count on it. Anyway,
that's up to Queen.
756 Nancy Cornell store to Denmark's coming back at 57.7.
Hold.
750 Nancy, Lexington 59.
Lexington 59, proceed to Queens Tower.
Going over. Have a good night. Sorry for the chaos. Good luck, 748 Romeo. Alright, Queens Tower, this is the 750 Nancy from Stillwell to Ditmars. I am holding at Lexington 59th Street. Do I have permission to enter your jurisdiction?
Okay, number one, fix your goddamn microphone. It sounds like you're dying. Number two, you can proceed out of Lexington 59. Call back at Queensboro Plaza.
10-4 closing down.
This is the 45 at Astoria Boulevard.
Astoria Boulevard's a copy. You can call back your next and last stop, Astoria-Ditmas Blvd.
Copy.
Yeah, 50, let me know when you cleared out Lexington 5 now.
RCC, the 750 Nancy should be cleared out of Lexington 59 by now.
Okay.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling at Lexington Avenue, 59th Street.
48 Lexington 59. 50. Are you nearing outside of the 2?
I am just about to enter Queensboro Plaza. I'm about to round the curve.
Kingsborough Plaza. Okay. 48. You can proceed to your next stop, Queens.
The 45 Nancy terminated at Ditmars Boulevard.
Ditmars Boulevard. Yeah, that's a copy. Terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a
copy.
RCC, it should be noted that the 750 Nancy has been holding the 748 behind them after establishing a connection
Type
at
4.
34th Street.
736 Whiskey calling back on Broadway.
Okay, 50. I don't care. 36. Okay, Broadway, right?
Okay.
You can call back at Astoria Boulevard.
That's a copy.
Dude.
I was just.
Okay, wait, 48. Did you clear out 59? 48.
Yes, I'm at the bottom of the 60th Street tube.
That does not help me. Did you clear? Did you clear out 59? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
RCC, the 750 Nancy's at Queensboro Plaza. I was just trying to lighten the mood.
I didn't need to know that. Okay, Queensboro Plaza, call back at Broadway.
10-4, closing down.
Control 756 Nancy, Coney Island Store to Denmark's calling back at Lexington Avenue for commission.
Okay, 59. Have fun. Nah, I'm holding you there.
That's a copy, holding out Lex 59.
$736 Whiskey calling back at Astoria Boulevard.
Astoria Boulevard. Collect your next last stop, Ditmars Boulevard.
That's a copy.
RCC, this is 742 Romeo 95th Street to Continental calling back at Jackson Heights punching for a local overtime.
You just get punch, bro. Can you just call back at Forest Hills 71st Avenue?
10-4 for my last stop, Forest Hills 71st Avenue.
Control, can I get that location on the train for me? No, 48.
48, are you...
750 Nancy. Sorry.
48, are you nearing Queens Plaza?
I just left the 60th Street tube, and I am now somewhat arriving into Queens Plaza.
Did you clear the switch?
You can send him. He's gonna be fine.
Okay, you are. I'm just gonna send him, bro. 56. All right, you are you at 56? You can report Lexington 59. Just go back at Queens Plaza.
That's a cop.
God, I hate this.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo calling at Queens Plaza.
Queens Plaza. Go back at Jackson Heights.
Hey.
736 Whiskey, 86 to Ditmars, terminating Astoria-Ditmas.
Ditmars Boulevard. Ditmars Boulevard. Ah.
Okay, goodbye.
A story about a train. The next stop is Broadway.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
It's 759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at Lexington Avenue 59.
Holy shit.
Further instruction.
I'm gonna find someone after I'm done with this. I 59. Okay, you can. What's your last
RCC the 7.
Control 756 Nancy, Cornelius Stillwell to Astoria-Ditmas, calling back at Queensboro Plaza, punching for Astoria.
Just cut to the chase already, goddamn. 750.
RC.
I know! 750 Broadway. Okay, go back to Astoria Boulevard.
Okay, 10-4, closing down.
756 at Queensboro Plaza. That's a copy. You can call back at Broadway.
And that's a copy for Broadway.
759 entering Lexington Avenue 59. You can call back at Queensboro Plaza.
Copy.
th Avenue. Astoria N train. Next stop is Astoria Boulevard.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
And yes, I am checking the timetable because I forgot the Astoria line. As much as I love it. $750 Nancy, Astoria Boulevard.
Astoria Boulevard. Copy your next last stop. Ditmars Boulevard.
10-4, closing down.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Next last stop, Astoria-Ditmas.
759 Nancy to Astoria. I'm at Queensboro.
Queensboro Plaza, that's a copy. You can. Okay. Yeah, call back at Broadway.
Copy.
RCC, this is the 748 Romeo at 65th Street. I just overshot a pair of doors.
Oh my god, and you never called me in back at in Queens Plaza, did you? Did you?
I did.
Oh, wait, never mind, you did.
You
I'm
told
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry. You overshot 65th by how many doors?
One pair of doors.
One pair. Okay, that shouldn't really be difficult. Alright. Okay, so one pair, right? I just need to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, key at the doors. Yes, key at the doors. Reminding you to call back at Jackson Heights. Yes, key at the door.
10-4.
Control 756 Nancy, Cornell still Astoria-Ditmas coming back to Broadway.
56 is at Broadway?
Yes.
Okay, call back at Astoria Boulevard.
10-4 for Astoria.
Last stop. Everyone off the train. RCC 750 Nancy terminated at Astoria-Ditmas.
Astoria-Ditmas.
Bye-bye.
That's all I really need to say, man.
Get out of here, Metro.
I was requested by the 748 Romeo to stay.
Get out of here, Metro Nerve.
Requested by 748 Romeo to stay in the channel.
Go.
RCC, this is 742 Romeo, 95th Street to Continental Terminate. My last stop for it says put you for the relay.
I didn't know you joined. New York.
Okay, hold on. Force Hills?
Yes, I'm at Force Hills. Punch you for the relay.
I have Force Hills copy. You can proceed to.
Thank you for watching the. Thank you for watching the stream and have a good night. Man, this was a.